Download the BCSN Plus app today. Visit bcsnnation.com for details. On the Diamond with Duane is brought to you by State Farm agent Julie Spann Johnson. Covering your bases and protecting your future. Call Julie for all of your insurance needs.
Just when you thought we were ready to crown a City League champion, the rain had to come in and ruin things today. But don't worry, we've still got plenty to talk about today for On the Diamond with Duane. And it all starts with our Team of the Week, a team that we project will make a deep playoff run in the Perrysburg Yellow Jackets. Yes,
in Perrysburg, already the 2025 Buckeye Division champions at 12-0. You know, talking to Ryan DeMars, he said at the beginning of the season, you know, I've got 7 returners and I've got Maddie Van Zaken in the circle. He says, I am blessed with a lot of experience. And those girls now have gone out there and proved him right. I mean, they're 17-1, lost 1 game early in the season, and they're number 2 ranked in the season, so, or in the state ranking. So they're doing what they need to do. And when you look around in Northwest Ohio, they are by far the best team in Northwest Ohio. And as you said, probably, I think, will make it to the state championship game.
They have talent up and down that lineup. So do so many other teams in our area. And that brings us to our Player of the Week from the Northern Buckeye Conference. It is Riley Rowe, who is leaving her mark on that Otsego program.
Yes, she is. And, you know, she is one of the main reasons why Otsego has had so much success these last 4 years. You know, in the last 3 years, she has taken Otsego to the district finals. And head coach Jason Collier feels that she has the ability to do it one more time this year. So, again, not only is she capable of doing that, so far in pitching this year, she's 13-6. She has a 1.4 ERA, has 196 strikeouts. Now, why is those 196 so important in those wins? Is because she now currently holds the record at Otsego with 50 wins and 734 strikeouts in her career there. So we want to wish her good luck the rest of the season and when she moves on next year to Flaggers College.
She has elevated that night's program, no questions asked. But I got to know, Duane, then where do they land now in your top 10?
Well, they're about in the same. They moved a little. They had a loss there to Bryan, which you kind of expect when you see where Bryan is ranked up there. You know, a lot of these teams are playing these ranked teams in our top 10. So not a whole lot of movement. We still have Perrysburg and Link as 1 and 2 based on the seasons that they're having. A little movement with Otsego and Springfield and Clyde. But again, everything is settling in as we think. And so we're going to see how these teams now move out into that state tournament and see how they play.
A lot of these teams still waiting to make their runs in the postseason. But don't worry, we've got you covered here on BCSN, especially with a lot of great games to look forward to in Division II and Division III.
Yeah, I think we're covering 6 or 8 games next week in the softball realm. So I'm excited to see what's going on there. Who's going to make their mark? Who's going to keep marching? Who's got their team ready to play this time of the year?
Always the place to be locked in. BCSN, the BCSN Plus app. But we've got more to talk about with athletes going off to college. Who would you like to highlight this week, Duane?
Well, I'd like to highlight from Bedford, senior Naya Mullins, that is going on to Walter State. And then we're also going to look from the MBC. We're looking at junior from Bryan Theostatin, that's going on to North Carolina State.
And those who are in college currently thriving. Plenty of MAC talent, but we turn to the runners-up in the most recent conference tournament, Ohio, and it's Abby Kennelly, fresh out of Anthony Wayne.
Yeah, as a freshman shortstop for the Ohio this year, she started in 53 games. She batted .296. But for the Bobcats, even better is that she was selected to the All-MAC second team and the All-MAC freshman team. So great job in her representing softball in Northwest Ohio.
Making her mark already. And while the Bobcats won't go on to the postseason, in regards to the college ranks, you know, we've got plenty to look forward to in the high school postseason, right, Duane?
Yeah, so again, stay tuned next week to see. We'll bring you updates of what's been going on in the 7 divisions and kind of keep you abreast to let you know those teams that are marching to Firestone Stadium here in a couple weeks.
Thanks so much, Duane.
Thank you for having me.